Go. All right, and we are live for Dynamite Watch Along.
Hang on a second, Lane.
Good.
It's Wednesday night. We all know what that means. And now, take it away, Lane.
Thanks, Chris. I'm sorry. I've been busy the last couple weeks. Totally forgot about your intro. Well, guys, it's time for a Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Love it.
Very interesting, right? So,
Yeah, the tie-in for the new game, I believe.
it's a game?
Yeah, I already downloaded it.
Really?
It's on Xbox Game Pass right now.
Well, I have a PlayStation, so I probably have to go buy it.
Yeah. It actually looks pretty awesome though. It's played kind of like I don't know if you've ever seen Friday the 13th the game or Evil Dead the game. It's played pretty similar to that. It's pretty cool.
Okay. Because I was like, what? This is random theming, but I guess it works. So cool. Can't wait to see how the match is. Is this Jeff Hardy's first death match?
I don't know, but anyway.
I don't know. That's a good question. I mean, he's been in a ton of, ladders and tables and TLC matches and stuff. I'm not sure he's ever done death matches. It's not kind of his forte.
Speaking of, I'm sorry, go ahead.
Oh, go ahead, Chris.
Okay, in case anyone wants to know where Connor and Adam are tonight, they are in AEW Nashville.
Yeah, they're there.
Lucky.
So technically, Connor and Adam are, let's just say taking the night off tonight on this podcast.
We have kicked them off the podcast for tonight. We have
the best seats.
NWO'd them from the podcast.
You never know. We might see him. We might see him somewhere. I think
they're near the barricade. I think I just saw Connor near the barricade. I think I just saw Connor.
Oh, jeez, and I just missed it.
My stream is a little behind, so I might be catching up.
So, what do you guys think about Orange Cassidy being almost like the Undertaker, where he's like the most dependable person to start in the show? What do you guys think about that? Because I've heard that been going around a lot on Twitter.
I mean, you can't deny he's a workhorse. He's a workhorse. You can't deny that at all.
That's true.
Yeah.
Mr. Ron is watching. Thanks, Ron. It's a pleasure to have you on the podcast tonight. Hope you're doing well. And what do you think about this first coming match with Wheeler Yuta and Orange Cassidy? Excited for it? Do you think it's kind of predictable? Do you think it could swerve their way and go to Wheeler Yuta?
I mean, if honestly speaking, if they were to pull the trigger on Wheeler, it wouldn't be a surprise at all, really. If they were to give him the belt tonight, it wouldn't be a total surprise. But you look at the momentum that Orange has right now. It's kind of hard to stop that.
True. I'm just curious.
So, you can go either way.
I'm just curious to see who's going to defeat Orange Cassidy, because I feel like we've had people that should have beat him that he went over clean. So that's So I love that they're showing the parking lot brawl. I still can't believe that was on Rampage. Nothing against Rampage, but I feel like that should be like on a Dynamite or a Collision.
Yeah, that's. I felt the same way. I felt it was more of a Collision.
Speaking of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, is there a new movie out or something about it, or is it just
it's the video game tie-in.
Oh, like like the Nightmare on Elm Street video game, but different.
Well, I don't know if I hope they make a Nightmare on Elm Street game, but I think you're talking about the Friday the 13th game.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, my bad.
Yeah.
Got a little mixed up.
But hell, if they could figure out a way to do the Nightmare, Nightmare on Elm Street, that'd be dope if they made a game out of that. If they figured it out.
Oh, big time! Because doesn't Left 4 Dead doesn't it have Jason now, Michael Myers?
Yeah, they had the DLCs and Freddy too, I believe.
Yeah. So, yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be cool if they could do have his own game. That'd be kind of cool. Because I think last game was on the Nintendo 64, wasn't it, for Nightmare on?
Well, the first Friday the 13th game was on the classic NES.
Right. Come for wrestling, talk about video games.
Oh, yeah. It's all the same. It's all the same.
Right. And they're both toxic fandoms.
Yeah. Here's another thing, though. What do you guys think of think of my mustache and all that? I kind of look like Hulk Hogan a little bit.
Brother. I feel like you look more like...
Say something, brother.
You feel like you're more like a Dudley boy. That's kind of what you're giving me.
Yeah, you got a Bubba Dudley look going, though.
Yeah. I'd say you're more of a Dudley boy than Hulk Hogan.
Well, yeah, that's why a resemblance by if you look at me and my best friend wearing the Dudley Boys t-shirt.
That is true.
And I mean, I'm a bigger fan of Bubba Dudley than I am Hulk Hogan, so you got one up on that.
Well, it's not. I don't. It's not like I have the Hulk Hogan letter N look. The letter N, lowercase n.
Yeah, the Fu Manchu look.
The Fu Manchu.
Yeah. So
that was nice. You definitely have good care of it. I would try to rock the handlebar, and I just can't rock it.
Yeah, I shaved off the goatee off, so I got I left the, I kind of looks like Dax Harwood back in the revival days.
The revival days. Say yeah.
Say yeah. We go hard. No flips, just fist.
Just fists.
And some shaving cream.
Oh. Yeah. Here's another thing, though. This is Jeff Jarrett versus Jeff Hardy. Well, not right now, but it will be tonight in a Texas Chainsaw Massacre death match. What does that even mean, by the way? They can't use chainsaws, and they'll kill each other on live TV.
It's probably just going to be like a street fight.
Yeah.
Or hardcore match.
A Texas death match, just with extra words.
Yeah.
I mean, it'd be pretty cool if the chainsaw was pulled out, though. I mean, no lie.
Yeah. I remember Lance Archer versus Hangman Adam Page in a death match. It was either by pinfall submission or you can't win by a 10 count.
Yeah.
Do you guys want to hear a spoiler for tonight that Connor kind of hinted at?
No.
No. Not for this. Not for this.
Don't
I want to be surprised.
Apparently there's a surprise coming tonight. So apparently that's what his message in the group said. That's all I'm gonna say. He didn't say the name.
He's there.
Yeah. That's super.
At least I got ahead of Mr. Jacobs. And I thought I was the only one who give out spoilers a lot, and Mr. Jacobs tells me no.
No. Yeah. He didn't release the name, so that's a good sign.
Speaking of which, though, Mr. Jacobs is back on camera for the first time in probably about a few months.
Yeah, well, that's true. Actually, at the last, I think it was the last Rampage. I think it was Rampage I did by myself. I came back.
In my view, it's your first time back.
Yeah.
Well, in my view,
I couldn't deprive the world of my handsome face any longer.
That is true. You never know. Like, dude, have you guys been here? Have you guys seen the last couple weeks? Poor Adam. He's had a secret admirer. He's had a wonderful lady. Compliment.
It's provided some pretty good comedy on the podcast, I gotta say.
Yeah. So, it's been fun. It's been fun the last little bit because, especially with tomorrow's Talking Elite, we're doing the fall of ECW.
Oh yeah.
Speaking of Talking Elite, did you guys, Lane? Did you talk about the music of wrestling?
Yeah, we did last week because we had to pre-record it because I was in Vegas.
Oh yeah, you were in Vegas.
But it was cool though because I did see they had a whole bunch of wrestling and music stuff too. So yeah, I got to see Brock Lesnar's autograph. That was kind of cool. It was like with his last fight. I can't remember who it was.
Went to the MGM Studios. I think that's where they had the Double or Nothing event.
Yeah, it's in the arena because
Mm-hmm.
as you're walking through, it was really cool. So as
Yeah.
you're walking through, it's like to where basically Gorilla's at. You had AEW, but it was like one of the first things that you saw as you walked in.
Right.
And then you had Money in the Bank, of course, but it was just really cool to see like basically where one of the first AEW pay-per-views was at. So that was really awesome.
Yeah.
I hope.
Yeah.
I hope.
You got to stand in a piece of history there.
Here's another thing though. Did you play any slot machines while you're in Vegas?
Nope, I do not play slots or gamble.
I'm the same way, dude. I feel like if I do that, I'm gonna create a monster.
Well, that's
It's just
true.
nasty.
Well, I
Vegas
did
is a
gamble.
nasty town.
Well, I did gamble a little bit and all that, but I'm done with that now. I'm done.
It's just,
I mean, I'll play a little poker every now and then, but I won't.
Poker's fun. Poker's
Yeah.
fun.
Hey, take it easy, Lane.
I'll gamble. See, I'll gladly do a poker night, but when it comes to slot machines, I don't want to be around like chain smoking grandmas at like 4:00 in the morning. Like,
yeah,
I would
Chirese.
I would go up to my room because we had like 13 to 16-hour days. I would go up to my room, go to sleep, get up at like 6:30, and there's the same people, the same machine.
Right.
That's crazy to me. Like, but certain recreational product is legal there.
Oh yeah.
Well, so, I'm not. Sorry, go ahead.
That's the only reason I'm going.
Well, we have a casino up here in Tunica where I am. Yeah. I played that Wheel of Fortune slot machine, and let me tell you, I was almost up to $100, and that's what I need until my mother decides to gamble it all out. And that was my money, not hers.
What?
See, that's what I'm saying, man. If I start throwing coins in the slot, man, I get the feeling like I'm not gonna stop, man, until it's gone.
But you know
like,
what?
That's why, I don't want to create a monster, you know.
But you know what?
You guys gamble for scratch-off tickets or the lottery?
No, I've done it once. We did it at work. Last week when they were doing the numbers. And everybody at work pitched in $2, and if we won, we'd each split it and pretty much get a $1 after taxes.
What about you, Mr. Jacob?
I wish.
I mean, I think the last time I actually did a scratch off was probably like 2 years ago. Yeah. I'm not really a big scratch off guy.
Well, I just played scratch off recently, and I won $25.
Oh heck yeah! That's like you're nice.
The highest scratch off I ever won was up to I believe $110.
Not bad.
That's not bad.
But that was last Christmas. Well, not last Christmas. I mean, Christmas a few years ago, right before the pandemic started.
Yeah.
I'd rather invest in action figures because some of them have been pretty good money lately that I've seen. Like even because I have Series 1, like the AEW, like the very first series, dude. Out of box, those things are still going pretty well.
Dude, you can make some pretty good bank selling those, dude. Like pretty good bank.
Or my favorite is I have a red carded Undertaker Hasbro that I got for a really good deal. That's like, oof, that's gonna be work because they're just going up in value. Like anything like those Hasbro old LGN rubber guys, like, dude, those are gonna be worth a shit ton of it as they keep.
What about the early Mattel figures back when they first started?
Oh, some of those are. What's crazy about those too is now Mattel is releasing those back out again. Because the Shawn Michaels that was costing people $500 to $600, they re-released it just with better joints and I think
I don't have anything. I don't have anything early though, except that I got a Billy Gunn figure, his very first Mattel Elite figure. I think it was number 27, along with the Road Dogg.
Oh, you didn't know?
That's the only earliest figure I got. Well. You know.
Yeah. See, Mattel's they're 200? Are they past the 200 point yet, or are they still in the hundreds?
They're still in the hundreds.
I think they're still in the hundreds.
Yeah. They're at 105 right now. And all I'm waiting for is see if AEW is going to release the Billy Gunn figure. They are supposed to release them, but technically they displayed them once.
They've been very weird with their figures of late. Because, they took away the bunny, and now she's a Chase. I don't understand them. I don't understand because it's so hard to find. Well, even down here in Texas, it's so hard to find like different AEW figures because I still see the same MJF. I still see the same Hangman over and over again.
You would think it's probably like due to the sales numbers of certain figures. You know how certain figures are like would sell more than other ones, and like you would see those more than anything.
Well, I think that's the hard part because the Hangman, like the whole peg warmer joke that CM Punk dropped on Hangman.
Yeah,
that's got to be okay. Looking at that's got to be a work.
I mean, it has to be. They have to be. I mean, come on now. I mean, otherwise, why would they do that? Because if it's not a work, I mean.
The Punk's really being an ass in that one. Or Hangman really said something, or I don't know. But
boy.
But that figure, to be honest with you, nobody really like all Hangman's other figures sell well, right? But for some reason the clothed Hangman did not sell at all. Or it's sold either that or it's just overstock of it. So I think it's so weird how they do their cases. But yeah, I was like ugh. Like when Punk said that, I'm like, okay, he's probably He's got to be setting up something, or they're testing something.
I think so. I mean, that's what I'm thinking too. Because otherwise, what need is there to even address anything that that even has to do with Paige? I mean, they have to be building up to something. I mean, I don't know.
It's weird because now there's reports saying that. Now, who knows? Because it's Dave on the dirt sheets.
Yeah. Take that with a grain of salt.
Take that with a whole scoop of salt, pretty much. But
a canister of salt.
Apparently, Punk has a problem with Jack Perry and Dolph Ziggler's brother.
Now, okay. Let me ask you this: do you not notice that in every other issue, CM Punk is pretty much like the dominant, like the person that's always in it, you know? I mean, like to me, it's like and even in the WWE, when he would have issues with people backstage, it seems like he was like the one who was always involved. Like I don't know, you name a handful of wrestlers that can't stand CM Punk, and it's got to be for a good reason, you know.
Because Triple H called it. He knew that he was going to be a cancer to WWE, and
exactly.
Yeah, so it's one of those things like, I don't know, because is he just playing his character and playing into the fans' perception now that everything happened with Brawl Out?
Yeah. I mean, it's possible. I mean, but you can't, it's like you can't unsee that he is the common denominator in all these little beefs.
Yeah. Eddie Kingston's coming out.
I guess I'm the one going live. I mean, on live while you guys are behind.
I'm pretty much there a little bit. That's only
I'm a little bit back.
Hulu likes to delay it by like a minute for some reason.
See, where I'm at now, the Lucha Bros just came out.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I think Adam took a picture with Eddie Kingston. I think.
Oh,
earlier
cool.
On.
That's cool.
That'd be dope because I want to meet Eddie so bad. He's on my list to meet. I have not had a chance to meet him yet. And he did meet some people that did a podcast. That's kind of cool.
Yeah. So what's the name of that podcast?
The Gladiator Podcast. That's kind of
the Gladiator Podcast.
Yeah. Maybe we'll have a cross. I don't know. We'll have a cross promotion night.
Yeah. Shout out. They've actually been shouting us out too. So shout,
oh, sweet.
Right back at you.
So team Blackpool versus Stadium Stampede.
Oh,
okay.
Stadium
okay.
Stampede.
I'm in for that one. Okay.
Oh, great. Everyone's going to watch All In except me.
Why aren't you watching it?
I don't have the money.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well,
I'm just moving.
Tell Connor to, let you watch the stream with him.
We'll figure something out, dude. We'll have you watching it. We'll figure something out.
We'll find a resource site.
I'm not. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I can't. I don't want to use. I mean, I know Connor may be watching this right now, or and looking at looking at the crowd at the same
Don't worry,
time.
you won't get in any trouble. You can just relax.
Thank you.
It's just
So,
that.
You'll be fine.
You'll be
It's
fine.
just that I just don't want to use his
You'll
account
be
though and all
fine,
that.
Chris. You'll be fine.
It's not like the FBI is going to break down your door. Hey, Chris, stop watching wrestling. You're under arrest for watching another stream, another person's count.
Or you know what they always say, copyrights.
Well, we'll make sure you enjoy we'll make sure you enjoy the event. Don't worry. We'll figure something out.
Streaming on Twitch.
Yeah.
Or
August
streaming
27th, that's on a
YouTube,
Sunday, right?
Depending on where you're listening. Because people have actually done like UFC fights. They'll sit there and like pretend to play.
Yeah, I've seen that. I don't know how to get away with that crap, but they do.
But you know what pay-per-view I do want to buy though? Zuckerberg versus Elon Musk.
It's gonna be a slobber knocker.
It's gonna be a poor JR. Man, JR looks rough.
He's been through a lot.
Isn't he still going through skin cancer?
I don't know. I don't know if he's relapsed or if that's came back or not. But yeah, he's had a hell of a few years. I know that.
Plus, with his wife passing,
yeah,
he is a tough son of a bitch.
I mean, it's a miracle. He's still wanting to be there, and you know.
Oh, my fiance just brought up a good point. So JR's contract expires. Do you think he'll retire and step away, or do you think he'll be backstage?
I think, personally, it'll be better for him to retire and just, I mean, the man's set for life. It's not like he needs money.
Yeah.
But I mean, but knowing JR, as much as he loves the business, I could see him wanting to sit back, hang out backstage and do some, stuff back there.
I don't even mind if he did like these sit-down interviews.
Yeah, like he's great at those.
And then maybe every once in a while have him come back for one big match. Every once in a while.
Yeah.
So I don't think
he was there though during when Stone Cold made his return back last year, but technically he was still under contract. Oh, sorry.
So you guys excited for Wembley?
I'm pretty hyped. The card looks pretty dope, and it should be a pretty good show. And from what I hear, it's gonna be packed. So
over 70,000
tickets have been sold officially.
Yeah, it's gonna be a nice crowd.
And I love how WWE fans, like the hardcore, not saying all WWE fans, but the hardcore ones are like, "Oh, those are all scalper tickets."
There's always the naysayers. You can't please everybody.
Yeah. Well, then also don't forget too, WWE kind of lies about their attendance.
Oh no.
Because think about
they do it all the time.
Breaking number.
They do it on every pay-per-view, on every single pay-per-view ever. They kind of exaggerate the numbers.
What the hell?
I love Don Callis. Oh, Bullet Club.
Man. Don is such a perfect asshole. He's just the best douchebag, man.
I kind of like what Bullet Club's doing, at least in AEW. Oh, and JR is just watching. Oh, that was a weird camera angle.
What is wrong? What is wrong with Don Callis? I mean, I know.
He's a weasel. That's what's
more
wrong.
More like a manipulator.
He's a bastard, man.
He's a bastard. He's the real bastard, not Pac. He was your family, Don. How could you?
Don Callis is none of a bastard.
Oh, dude, you're gonna wake up the cleaner, Don. Better be careful.
Don Callis is the type of man that if he could, he would wake up in the morning and spit the breakfast of every child in America.
He probably has tried multiple times. What's with Hangman and an ambulance?
Huh.
It's not really outside of a hospital.
Right.
I'm sorry, like that's backstage area.
It's an illusion. They are there. It's there. It's all an illusion.
Do you like his jacket though? I think Hangman probably has the best fashion on the AEW.
Yeah. Next to MJF. Yeah.
That's true. That is true.
I'm sorry, Chris, but MJF knows how to dress. I gotta admit that.
That's not even a real EMT.
It's like it's a set. That's a total
Oh
set.
God, not that bad.
I'm just saying, if you were gonna like do like I would have shot it a different way. So what do you guys think? Do you think Jericho's joining up with Callis and Takeshita?
Jeez, I mean,
take the L.
it's weird because Jericho's not one to join groups. I mean, it's just weird. It's kind of surreal. But I mean, I don't know. I see some kind of master swerve coming along somewhere.
Do you think Jericho's turning face?
I mean, it's possible. I mean, let's face it. He's an awesome face. I mean, he's a way better heel, but he's a pretty good baby face.
As I said, I'm not a big fan of Don. As I said before in the podcast, I'm not a big fan of Don Callis.
Have you seen that one?
Which one? The Habits from Chicago Fire. Man, I hear it's good. It's gonna be interesting. So we get some more feuds at least announced for Wembley.
Nothing wrong with that.
Oh, you know, did you guys hear that Dexter Lumis is now on Tacoma Fire? Or Tacoma FD?
I've seen that.
Oh yeah. I saw pictures of that.
Me too.
I actually like that show. It's a pretty good show.
Oh, Lolly.
It's more like a Modern Family, but it's
So the guys from Broken Lizard, I believe, do that show.
I need to watch. I hear it's funny. I'm just glad it doesn't take it serious like how Chicago Fire does it. You know how crazy it is? Like, I'm not gonna lie, like, because I've been training like the last 5 months now. You know how crazy it is to watch these guys like try to do something like, dude, that would not happen in a real setting.
Yeah.
Or like, where's your bedside manner? You don't just freaking soccer punch somebody.
It's like watching the Naked Gun version of it all.
So you guys have you guys been playing Fight Forever?
Yeah, I've been playing the hell out of it, honestly.
Not me.
I'm waiting for the DLCs. I'm waiting for them to put more stuff in.
Dude, that
I played all you
Royale.
can play in it already.
Oh, dude, that Battle Royale with the Stadium Stampede, that's crazy.
I heard it's gonna be something like Fortnite, like a Battle Royale, the way they kind of do Fortnite, the format of that.
Yeah, it makes sense.
It'd be interesting.
It makes sense with like the wrestling aspect.
Yeah.
I'm not a huge fan of Fortnite, but
Yeah,
me neither.
I'm intrigued to see how it's going to be.
You know, recently I downloaded the pack from W2K23 featuring Tiny Lister, aka Zeus.
Oh yeah, I got that too. Yeah.
Zeus.
Yeah.
Sorry,
I mean, well, the reason why though is because speaking of which, have you guys ever seen a Zeus, one of the recent Elite figures, the Zeus figures?
I've seen it. It's on my list to get.
Yeah. I think. Well, we all know his real name is Tiny Lister, but you know, Tony, Tiny. I don't know.
He'll always be Zeus.
I'm not trying to be. You know, it's just that a friend of mine. He's a big Tiny Lister fan. You know, Friday movie fan of Debo.
Yeah.
You know what figure I want them to make? This will be very controversial. Kind of goes back to our WCW episode, but I want a David Arquette figure.
Now that would be pretty cool. I like David Arquette actually. I actually like him. I think he's a pretty cool dude.
Well, I feel like he's redeemed himself. You know, it wasn't his fault, but I feel like he redeemed himself with all how he took wrestling the last 5-6 years.
Yeah, well, yeah. Actually, I think in the eyes of a lot of hardcore wrestling fans, I think he kind of proved that he's not just some Hollywood dude that wants to make money. I mean, he actually does care about the business, which is something that I think is pretty admirable. You know, he's not in it just to make just to make a dollar. I mean, and then he'll tell you himself he's a carny at heart. He loves it.
Well, I think one thing I like about Arquette, because I know Adam and I have talked about it. I think we've all discussed it, but his luchador stuff was awesome when they actually gave him a mask. But the best
in the streets, when he did the stuff in the street,
everything that happened with Nick Gage.
That was scary, dude. That was kind of scary.
I will give him respect. I love watching Nick Gage, but I am not hopping in the ring with that motherfucker, no matter how much you pay me.
No.
I don't get how Matt Cardona wants to keep. Like, he's getting ready to get back in the ring with him. I'm like, bro, like, you saw what he did to you last time. You were still picking glass out of your ass. Like,
right.
Like 2 months later. Like, you literally had to go to the doctor just to get another piece of glass removed.
I mean, there's the hint right there, but I mean,
Jericho said yes. Intriguing.
I can't. Oh, great. Chris Jericho just made a big mistake.
I don't know, man. I think Jericho has something going on. I think he has something up his sleeve.
Because he's wearing
like
his...
It's way too easy.
Like John Moxley did to the Inner Circle?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think something like that. But this is way too easy. It's way too easy.
I feel like it's going to
Chris
play
Jericho
out like
just to say, okay,
yes. Did. I think you got to have that friendship again. I feel like you could do the Festival of Friendship too. This time,
man,
up on Callis.
I don't know if they can trap lightning in the bottle twice with that one. I think that was like a one thing, man. I mean, they can probably redo it, but I don't know if it'll be as as good as the first one was.
Which one of your houses?
Oh no!
This is gonna end badly, isn't it? Or was it because he said no? Was me something crazy? Oh!
See?
Actually, dude, they better make that a poster. Oh man, that is great. Whoever comes with these paintings like this, they need to figure out how to sell them.
Man, you gotta admire the artwork, though. That is some art. That is some nice artwork. I gotta admit.
That's art. I may not be an art critic, but that is art. I bet Don's gonna get hit over the head with it.
That'll be perfect.
Bleeding? Because it looks like he's got glue right here. Sorry, probably shouldn't.
I hope Chris Jericho punches him out.
Don't we all?
Man, I would love to see that so much.
But to look at it though, behind the scenes, Don Callis was probably one of the best in Impact Wrestling and New Japan Pro Wrestling.
Yeah,
he is the absolute carny of modern pro wrestling.
ECW as well. He was
ECW
for ECW. Yeah, back when he was Cyrus.
Oh, he was. Oh, that's right. I totally forgot about that.
Cyrus the Virus. I've been telling you that for a long time.
I keep forgetting. I can't.
He also represented the network as well towards the end of ECW.
Yeah.
And the former vice president of Impact Wrestling.
ECW figure, do you know?
Oh man, that painting! I can't. That painting's making me laugh. I can't stop laughing at it.
Oh,
Right. Whoa.
Oh, look at Jericho's face. Look, he knows how to sell.
Oh man.
He's bringing up good points though with everything happened with JS.
Yeah.
Interesting, but Don Callis is like part of what 3 major stories at this point,
Yeah.
or 2. Well, maybe
He's like
2.
firmly in the middle. Firmly in the middle of those stories.
I wouldn't disagree with Tony Khan if he became like one of the head agents or a booker.
Mm.
Who the hell is Don Callis? 3 years ago, you weren't even in the wrestling business,
Dang.
and nobody cared.
Fact.
I agree with that.
Your career, and compared to me, still.
Was he was with New Japan though? Because he brought or did he get fired and was doing nothing before that? Because what AEW is what 3 or 4 now.
Going on 4, I believe.
Yeah, so they're going on 4. So yeah, because then what? Is Jericho and him and Kenny was what 2000?
It's about time somebody said that to him. Oh boy.
Many people have called him the hole of the ass.
I've been telling y'all that for a few months.
Oh, I've always known.
It's just
Jericho
funny.
Takeshita coming into the ring. Whoops, my bad.
Oh, is Takeshita going to come out and smash him with a painting? Oh,
That is a really descriptive painting too.
I know.
Oddly descriptive.
I'm actually not going to lie. I'm still intrigued to see what happens with him and Takeshita. Oh! Oh, shit! I'm not saying who's coming. Wait until you see Mr. Jacobs. And then we'll discuss who just came back.
Oh, Will Ospreay's gonna get in trouble now.
Oh, headshot!
He can't do that. He can't do that. That's one of the band rules.
You know, that
He
list
just
was
did.
I don't think that list was real.
It looks real
Just
to
saying,
me.
'cause how many of
Chris
those times
Jericho's
have you
busted
seen
open?
those stuff happen on Dynamite since that list released? I think it was just the bots.
The bots.
Fake news. Fake news.
That's fake news.
Fake news.
It's fake.
Fake. Oh, not the painting. That was a waste of a painting.
That's a waste of a damn good
No!
painting.
Oh gosh, it didn't break. Just the frame did. Jesus. I have not seen Jericho this bloody in a while.
You're not kidding, dude.
There comes Sammy.
Who's coming to the rescue?
The Sex Gods.
Sammy.
I wouldn't mind just seeing that tag team instead. Can we just get that as a tag, Jericho and Sammy as tag team champions?
Why not, man? Why not?
I don't get it. I mean, we look at the band rules though of last month, and it said that no chair shots to the head.
Well, the thing is, though, it's never confirmed by Tony Khan.
Right. So I mean, basically, if they get permission to do it, they can do it. So
Yeah.
they pretty much got permission to do the headshot. Otherwise, like if they just went out there and did it, it'd be a whole different story.
Yeah.
Like WWE wants, like someone asked permission of a WWE authority to use the pile driver on TV.
Right.
Like
Right.
the Undertaker, he
They have to
doesn't
have that
use his own
permission.
pile driver.
So, is Jungle Boy just going to get, or sorry, Jack Perry, is he going to just go up against like all the old ECW legends until he goes against Taz?
I mean, it kind of looks like that's what they're building to, who was that? Heath Slater back in the day. Whenever he went over, he went against all those old school WWF.
This time, actually have him win.
Exactly. Yeah. Do the opposite of that.
Because who else could? Because you have. Well, I know Bully Ray laid out the challenge that he would jump the barricade if he came to New York.
I
So possibly Bubba / Bully Ray, I could see happening.
could totally see that. Yeah.
Who? You could bring Rhino over.
Yeah, they could do that. Dreamer, I think.
Dreamer, yeah, because Dreamer's. Because what? Dreamer still has a good relationship with Tony Khan. Oh, they're fighting.
Yes.
Oh, what? Who are these guys? Oh, are these?
Be right back, guys. Need to take a bathroom break. Be right back.
So what's going on, Chris? Fill me in. Last couple weeks I've gone right from wrestling. So what's with the whole? What's with this storyline? What's going on?
What is wrong with Swerve Strickland? Or better yet, he's making this very personal for Darby Allin and Nick Wayne.
Because that's, I don't know. I just like one of those things that like Swerve likes to play mind games. Like I could see him being a future TNT champion or North Atlantic champion. I feel like he has that heel character and bring that heat to that belt. I'm just mad we never got him and Keith Lee. It built it, and then it's like, what, tag match? Some brief exchanges?
It was scheduled to be a tag match, but I don't know.
Did somebody get hurt or sick? I don't know. Because that was one of the weirdest things that ever happened in AEW booking. I was really excited to see Keith Lee and Swerve. So hopefully they do something with it and actually just, as Cody Rhodes says, finish the story.
And I do hope that Sting and Darby Allin wins the tag team coffin match.
That would be cool.
Speaking of which, this is probably the first time we actually see a tag team coffin match.
I don't think it's ever happened unless it's like a small independent show.
Well, we did see a handicap casket match between The Undertaker against the Ortons.
True.
Oh yeah, remember that one?
Never
that was
saw
a good one,
an
actually.
actual.
But this is a tag team coffin match.
I think it's the first time in history. First time
ever.
Yeah. You guys ever seen the Armageddon Rules match back in 1996?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I remember seeing it.
The Undertaker versus Terry Bam Bam Gordy. Well, back then, the Executioner.
Yeah, the Executioner. Yeah.
Where the only way you gotta win is by pinfall submit. Where the only way you gotta win is by pinfall, and then after that, it's a 10 count. It's like a last man standing match, but with an extra 3 count.
Right. You're right. I totally forgot about that part. Good memory, man.
Well, I watched it many times, though. It was a great match. Mankind came into the ring, and let me tell you, all security guards were in, macing him to get him in a straight jacket because he ain't supposed to be out there.
Yeah. That's back when WWE was worth watching. I remember that.
So this is interesting. So apparently, WWE, this is from Fightful, WWE have filed trademarks for several historic ECW pay-per-view names, including CyberSlam, Barely Legal, and then Massacre on 34th Street.
Oh, I can see them using that for NXT. I can see that. Yeah, I can see them doing that.
I wonder if we're gonna have something with Sean Spears tonight. He just posted he's got a new look and a mask.
Nice.
So has anyone heard about Rick Steiner not being a WrestleCon?
I've heard of some reasons why he's not there.
Okay, I just want to make sure. I mean, we all know Scott Steiner is very controversial, but we didn't know his brother, Rick Steiner, has a lot going on too.
Who was the one that kind of said some remarks about one of the Impact Wrestling's stars that was kind of bad about that got canceled?
I want to say that was Rick, but I could be wrong.
I'm usually not a big Steiner's fan. Not even Rick Steiner's son, Braun Breaker.
You don't like Braun Breaker?
I like Braun. I like Braun.
Well, I don't know anything about him except he is a second generation star.
He's got it. That's the thing is.
Oh yeah.
I feel like he's really the only thing that's keeping NXT alive right now.
Yeah, you can tell he's a Steiner. You know.
Yeah.
Why did they just give him the Steiner name?
Like Braun Steiner.
You got me on that one.
Yeah, like, dude, like if you even mentioned it on TV, like it makes no sense with him and The Rock's daughter.
Yeah. Right.
I get like you have your own identity, but then why does Charlotte get to be with her dad?
Right. I see. My thinking is, I mean, if they were smart, once they put him on the main roster, they should just change his name up and put his actual name there, because everybody knows he's a Steiner. Yeah, everybody knows he's a Steiner. Everybody does. But the way that WWE works in their factory, they want to come up with their own character, their own spin on things. They want to have their own, so they can market it.
Like Jerry the King Lawler and his son Brian Christopher.
True, which so we don't know because this is just speculation and our theories behind it.
Yeah,
I can see that too because looking at it, he's got almost probably gonna have almost gonna have a better legacy than his dad did.
Hmm? And I mean, really, it wasn't really Braun's choice. I mean, they told him, "Hey, your name's gonna be this, and that's who you're gonna be."
All right, pal, here you go. I need you to take this list of random names and put two together that sound like good shit.
I mean, it's pretty much how they do it, man. I mean, you're pretty close on how they do it.
Yeah. Oh, Darby got the pin. Sweet.
I mean, that's how they came up with the Max Moon character. If anybody remembers Max Moon, that's how they did. That's how they came up with that character. They had a bunch of names on a piece of paper.
Max Moon. You mean that? And who's behind the Max Moon mask anyway? I forgot.
At first, it was Conan, and I forget who did it after Conan left.
Well, we appreciate you, Frank. Thanks for your comments tonight. What do you think? Do you got any hot wrestling
Joker
takes that you like? Joker Sting? Oh, dude, I love Joker Sting. Let's go.
And I got a great leading man, which I'm going to get into that in a minute. But first, Fox, this is for you. You could have eyes in the back of your head 24/7 from this moment forward. Why? Well, because we have a confident match in 9 days.
Let me see.
Stadium, London.
9 days from tonight. 9 days from tonight.
I love this. I haven't seen this scene in a while. Oh no!
Man, I love Joker Sting.
11 days.
I'm glad you asked that question. Yeah. Well, I guess the only thing left to say is
Oh, dude, I love Joker Sting. This is awesome.
This is good, man. This is really good. I like this. I like this a lot.
Oh, dude, I've gone back and I've watched a lot of Joker Sting's best moments.
Ta-ta for now.
Yeah, they have a compilation on YouTube of Joker Sting. It's the best.
Dude. Oh man, Frank,
Man,
I agree
love
with you right
Joker
now.
Sting.
I agree.
Man.
As he says to MJF, he's got a little Joker left in him.
This is great. I love it. I love it.
It's like his last ride.
Yes. Yeah, exactly.
So,
He's pulling out of
do you guys
everything.
do you guys think Nick Wayne's going to turn on Darby?
I think it's too early for that. I mean, I think it could happen, but I think it's too early for it.
Or do you think they're just planting the seeds?
It's possible. Yeah, it's possible to start planting seeds towards that. I mean, because people have been turning on Darby left and right lately. You know.
Dude, I love this bromance.
Don't remind me.
But what if Adam turns on MJF, though? What if MJF becomes the good guy?
Exactly. I mean, but that's the thing. They both have a history of turning on their partners and turning on their friends. They both have a history of that.
No.
So it can go either way.
Oh my gosh.
It sucks. Well, to me.
But it would be great for a change, for a nice swerve if it was Adam Cole to kick MJF in the balls.
Oh my
It'd be
God.
great to see. And I'm pretty sure Chris would love to see that as well.
Well, I love to see Adam Cole kick MJF's. How does someone say it? MJF's
Nards.
Or MJF's jewels. You know, like The Rock says, the people's jewels and all that.
In the jewels.
Or what about Vince McMahon's grapefruits?
Oh my gosh. Watch Crocodile.
But I'm just saying. I mean, it's just it's a ticking time bomb. You know it's gonna blow up.
Yes.
You know it's gonna blow up.
end,
You're just waiting. The anticipation of it all.
I can't watching footage.
Why are they doing Australia? I thought they were going to the UK.
They are, but they're facing Aussie Open before then.
Right.
So that's why they're doing the whole. Oh man, this is like the greatest thing in pro wrestling right now. I feel like it's better than the Bloodline story at this point.
I mean, the way it's going now, yeah, you can say that.
Yeah.
I'm
Bloodline has been another great, probably one of the next best stories
not a big
in
boy.
recent wrestling history.
Up.
But oh my gosh, what the heck? What?
What are they trying to do? Trying to be like the Crocodile Hunters?
They're like making fun of Crocodile Dundee and Steve Irwin.
So it's like a mix-up.
Kangaroo style. We need this. We need that as a shirt. We need kangaroo style shirt. Oh, double clothesline!
And right on the water, mate.
Oh, and it's Tony Khan.
What the hell?
What's going on? What just happened?
Great. I kind of like this.
What did Tony Khan say?
People are trying to work and you're double clotheslining everybody.
Oh man.
Oh.
I can't. Well, at least that's a first we see Tony Khan on screen.
He's very energetic.
The hats, man. The hats kill it for me, man.
This
the hats.
was great. I agree, Frank. This is hilarious.
Oh my god, the hats topped it off, man. That was.
Yep, they're there. Oh, come on!
Oh, dude. I kind of like. Oh my gosh.
I would steal that championship belt and shove it up someone's behind.
So, I feel like something's going to happen with the Kingdom too.
Hmm.
And
That's
Roderick
possible,
Strong,
too.
because there's the Kingdom and Roderick Strong.
Yeah.
Friend of the show, Matt Taven. Back on Dynamite. Woo!
Shout out. If you
Oh,
haven't seen our interview on this channel with Matt Taven, you can check it out on the interview section of the All Elite Zone YouTube channel.
yeah.
That was probably my favorite interviews that I think we've done. I feel like
That was a great interview.
he was great. We also had one of the best Intercontinental champions of all time.
Yeah.
You're
Shout out to
talking about
Ahmed Johnson.
Johnson, right?
Yeah.
Also, don't forget about Redbeard himself, Eric Rowan.
Yeah, that was a good interview. That was great. I love
And
that.
he came
I
in
love
like,
that.
dude, he was like one of the best compliments I think I've ever gotten. He's like, man, you guys are giving me different questions than I normally get asked.
Yeah.
And that was a big honor. So, yeah, like I said, if you haven't checked our interviews out, go check them out. You know, the more likes and subscribers we get, the more people we can have on the podcast.
That's right. The more interviews you want to see more interviews, hit that subscribe button, folks.
Yeah. So, trying, I want to do some independent wrestlers because I had an idea for almost like a series. One of my friends in my that I met through a collections group, he was an independent wrestler in Canada. He was a jobber, and then his one of his buddies, he's one of like the biggest champions in Canada on the independent scene right now.
Yeah.
So I think that'd be kind of fun to sit down and either interview both of them or. Because I think it'd be kind of cool, because especially to face off against people like, Evil Uno and Stu Grayson when they're the Smash Bros. Or talk about people like, go back and see people that he put over that are now like big stars because of his work. So, yeah, and I think maybe the importance of enhancement talents. I think enhancement talents really need to get more credit.
I agree with that. 100%. I mean, because you're right. I mean, you never really hear the interviews with those particular talents, that have, come through the ranks of the independent scene or developmental, or it'd be interesting to have their takes on things and their views on the business. I mean, I'm totally down for that.
Yeah. So, yeah. Oh, Frank asked, what locations are we in? Well, I'm in Texas.
Mississippi.
In Colorado.
Yep. We are all over, Mr. Frank.
And just in case he wants to know the central, like the time zones, me and Lane are in central time zones.
Yeah.
I'm at mountain, so I'm a little bit behind. Well, actually,
hour behind.
Actually, y'all, yeah.
Yeah, you're an hour behind us. Man, it's been a good show tonight. I feel like our podcast has been great. Dynamite's been great. Like, I feel like we are hitting on all cylinders.
Ow.
Yeah, it's been pretty good.
Seriously not.
Can't complain. Cannot complain tonight.
Frank's from Detroit. Well, awesome. Glad that we have a listener from
the
Detroit.
D. From the D.
Well, at least we got ourselves from Detroit, Michigan. Oh, God.
I really need to get the Better Than You Baby shirt.
That's a nice shirt.
Yeah.
A nice shirt for me.
The one thing that I regret, though, is I wish I would have bought the I'm Better Than You button-up shirt they had on Shop AEW one time. I wish I would have
Oh, yeah, I remember that one.
It looks
Never
nice.
for
You can wear it
me.
out. It'd be like perfect date night shirt, and you can still represent your wrestling fandom.
Yeah, it kind of had a fashion designer look to it.
Yeah.
It was pretty cool.
So. He's got a dude. I love babyface MJF.
Not me.
He's getting
Probably
over,
set
man.
up.
He's getting over. You gotta. I mean, come on. He's getting over, Chris. I mean, maybe not with you, but with millions of others.
But what if he turns babyface, Chris?
Yeah, exactly. What if that happens,
If he
Chris?
changed his ways, would you start liking him?
Look, I don't know the guy personally or in person, but I know how he is, though. He turned on Cody Rhodes. I know, part of the storyline. He turned on everyone else. I know, part of storyline. And he's still one of the most schmuckish people in wrestling today.
Schmuckish, nice.
It would be new. Like, it'd be a new way. Like, it would be like a new way if it was going to be Cole that changes.
And as Chris Jericho said to Don Callis, but I'm saying this to MJF since he's not watching this right now. He's in the ring. He is a no good asshole.
Yeah.
You tell him,
Frank's
Chris. You
could be
tell
like
him, Chris.
Flair. You want to elaborate a little bit, Frank, or do you guys?
Yeah,
know
what do you mean?
comparison? Yeah, we'd like to hear a comparison. Yeah, so put in the comment section. We'll read it here on air. Because
That's the reason why I do not like MJF. I mean, he's 25 years old, and all he does is getting the fame and fortune. He has the championship belt, and he's fixing to be out of AEW within the next
I don't
4
think
months.
I don't know if he's gonna leave. I mean,
Dude, I think he's got a contract until. I mean, he's got extended on his contract. He's just playing it for fiddles.
I mean, he's kind of the goose who lays the golden eggs. You know. I mean, why would you let that go?
Oh my gosh.
What the hell?
I'm ready to see this match against Aussie Open. Oh, Frank. So he was true to his heel persona, but was loved by the fans.
Oh, very true. Yeah. Well, I agree with that.
Yeah, cool, man. Thanks for clarifying. But yeah, I can see that for sure.
Oh boy.
I just don't think MJF would do good in WWE though. I don't think.
You wouldn't get what you have now. You know, you wouldn't have what we have now. It'd be so watered down, you wouldn't recognize it.
I feel like he'd get jobbed out to the Miz within like the first month.
Now, Seth.
Seth, yeah, Seth. Oh, shout out to the kid with the cute sign in there. That's cute. I'm actually like, I've had a lot of fun with the signs tonight. I feel like the signs tonight were fun.
Yeah, I'm digging the creativity out there.
Yeah.
I'm loving them bringing back the video game signs also. I mean,
Yes.
I'm loving that.
Oh god. No.
Dude, I love like the war between like different games. Like, I love when because I think at one time they had Apex is better than Fortnite. They had that battle going on. They had Persona is better than the Final Fantasy series. Somebody put on there. I think it was Modern Warfare 2 was mid.
Oh yes, yes. There was one that was like Call of Duty was better than what's it called? Damn
Battlefield.
Yes, Battlefield.
See, I wish the new the new Battlefield, now that they fixed all the issues, it's been a lot more fun. But it still has the glitches.
I still haven't played the new one yet.
Oh, dude, it can be fun, but you got to have more of like modern hardware, like because it runs okay on my 4, but I think once I get my 5, it'll be better.
I see. It pushes the limits.
Yeah, it's a little too much. That's why they recommend it for. That's why they recommend it on PC more.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
PC, like they have 100 people lobbies on PC.
Oh god.
Oh my
I'm
gosh.
not.
Who wants?
I don't want to hear this story.
Kind of go back to our mention earlier of the Festival of Friendship, but yeah, I can see that too. You know, I feel like think about it. Jericho and Owens was like the biggest talk going into WrestleMania, and to have probably one of the worst spots on the card. Like I understand why Jericho was pissed.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
I know McMahon hated that too. He didn't like that match at all.
Don't talk about my boy like that.
Well, I feel like that's one thing that I feel like if it's not Vince's idea and you get over, I feel like he punishes you for it.
You know what? I've seen instances of that, and that's crazy. Like the fans can love it. The fans they can tear their house down. The fans can love it, but you can go backstage and he can tell you, "Oh, I hated it. That wasn't good. Do it again. Go back. Do it again. Do it again."
But next time, make sure you shake his back. That's one thing. It always like ups. It's like, dude, like Vince, you had some of the best ideas. Well, then again, some of it was Bruce Pritchard or Paul Heyman or love or hate Jim Cornette, Vince Russo.
Right.
Because I admit, like Vince Russo, a lot of
Eric
Crash
Ferrara,
TV, a lot of
he was there
he'll
too.
get remembered for his hatred, like his brawl for all. But there was a couple ideas that he had that kind of were really good ideas.
Yeah, I mean, I think he wrote some pretty good storylines personally.
Yeah.
I think not everything he did was golden, but I think he made some pretty good entertainment.
Yeah. So it's just weird. I think the older I get, the more I understand like Vince Russo's mad genius on some of his segments, and where it's
Right.
not a lot of it was like some of it was not his fault. It was just the fault of the people above him.
Yeah.
So it's like I understand it, but like, dude, like, but it's more the way that you talk about wrestling that pisses me off. I don't like how he. That's
because Vince Russo was really, I mean, he was a money dude. He was all about the money and getting the, making, because he understood how the business was. He understood that if you wrote a good storyline, fans would go to it. If you build it, they will come. And he saw the money in it, and of course, it's very lucrative. I mean, it's not like he knows all about wrestling. He's not a historian. He does, but he can write a damn good storyline. Snap of his fingers.
That's true. He was the first All In. The first match.
Yeah.
And now he gets to main event it with one of the best wrestlers in the world.
Chris is gone. He is not around. He does not want to listen to MJF.
It's still real to me, damn it.
Oh, man. Chris, come back, man. Come back.
It's okay, it's just a segment. I'm just curious, like,
we need you, Chris. Come back. Come back, brother.
We need you. I'm just curious though if Adam's gonna be the one that turns.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised, to be honest with you. I would not be surprised.
I could also see
be a
him
shock.
coming back up to the Kingdom. So I don't know. What do you guys think in the comment section? Who do you think is going to turn on who? Do you think MJF's going to go up against Adam Cole, or do you think Adam Cole's going to turn on MJF?
Think about this. What if they were thinking the same thing at the same time and both kick each other in the balls?
Right. It's just double like. So it's just double. It's just double freaking. What? Low blow.
That was Shinsuke Nakamura and AJ Styles. Remember that?
Sorry, no English. It's like, dude, Shinsuke, one of the best wrestlers in the world. Why did you have him fascinated about doing low blows? You could easily make him a cocky heel, but just don't.
Right. The dude was a beast in Japan. They bring him in WWE and they kind of water him down a little bit.
Who knows? But it sounds like he could be having a great program with Seth, though.
Oh yeah, he's in a title picture now.
He looks good though. Like he looks like an actual threat.
Yeah. I think pushed the right way, dude. I mean, Shinsuke can be an awesome champion. He can even go for honestly speaking, he can even go for Roman's title. I mean, he's competitive. He's a good competitor for that. I mean, because think about it. I mean, over in Japan, Shinsuke and Brock had battles. They would battle each other. Right. And I mean, it'll just be dope to see.
Just because I'm your bud, I'm going to lay down on August 27th. You're out of your goddamn mind.
I love this.
I love you like a brother, but a win in Wembley will make me legendary.
I don't think MJF's losing at Wembley.
Not with this momentum he has.
Because
it's gonna take a swerve to get him to lose that title. Like, he's not gonna lose it clean.
Well, Max, may the best man win. You know what? I have a feeling the best man is gonna win. His name is Maxwell Jacob Freeman.
I just love how he's playing babyface. And the
I mean,
fans are like, just like fudge, I can't remember his name now. Oh, LA Knight. Like I feel like him and LA Knight are like,
yeah,
their fans are so behind him.
and it's organic,
Yeah, it's not forced.
right?
There's no piped in booze. So apparently, okay. So let me ask you this. So apparently, with Dominic, Dom and Rhea, they're piping in booze. Have they confirmed or denied that?
I mean, I wouldn't doubt it if it was true. I mean, because they pipe in booze all the time. But I mean, in actuality, I mean, Dom is getting some serious heat from folks. I mean, I've gone to shows where the booze were not piped in. Like the last show I went to was not too long ago, a few months back. It was a house show. Dom came out, and it was just the theme song was booze. That was pretty much. He walked like all he did was stick his head out, and you heard nothing but booze. So I mean, it it, it it can go either way. But I've gone to shows where it was real, it was legit.
So yeah, maybe it was. Maybe in our segment that we're doing that. 'Cause the hard part is people just love Rhea Ripley.
Yeah,
You know, Mummy's. Mommy can crush anybody with her thighs.
I mean, she's becoming like the anti-hero.
Watch out. Adam Cole's gonna taunt him, isn't he?
Oh wait, Adam Cole? No way. I love. It's wrestling logic. I love it.
Exactly. I mean, you're thinking to yourself, well, why are they doing it this way? It's wrestling.
It's wrestling. The thing is, like, that's always what I love about like fans, right?
Yeah.
That's one thing I love about fans is that we know what's going on, but the wrestlers play that character where they don't.
Right.
It's like mad genius. It's when people always say, "Oh, wrestling's fake," and I'm like, "Well, so's Tom Cruise.
Right.
He's not a
It's
spy or a Top Gun pilot or NASCAR driver or whatever that time traveling movie was. It was like a bomb.
they're masters at suspension of disbelief.
Yeah,
That's
it's for fun. It's to enjoy it. And then you see stuff like this where the Kingdom, Roderick Strong are just waiting in the wings. So I don't know. It's one of those things that I feel like Adam Cole will be joining the Kingdom again.
I mean, if so, that I think a lot of fans have been clamoring for that for a long time. If that's so, if they're going to pull the trigger on that, I think there are going to be so many fans that are going to be marking out. Me, one of them.
Right. And then look at it. MJF has almost completely turned babyface at this point.
Yeah.
Look at Jericho. Man, he got cut up.
Yeah, Jericho, man. I mean, I think he's listened to those dad bod jokes and stuff. And I was like, I'm changing this.
He looks good. He looks shredded. Well, he must think about too. He's a busy man.
Yeah, very, very busy.
He always got a podcast.
Like who that was? Will Ospreay?
Yeah.
He's in AEW.
You know that?
Yes, my boy.
You would pay attention to the show. You would see him fight Jericho.
I knew it was him. I'm gonna slap you. You're mean.
No domestic violence on the podcast.
No violence. I just
It's Ospreay, not Ospreay.
I want to see Jericho and Ospreay go at it.
Just a look on Jericho's face with that blood on him. He's like, nobody makes me bleep on blood.
So next week, for Talking Elite, we're gonna do all the numbers for Wembley. Because this has got to be AEW's WrestleMania at this point.
I would think so. It's the one of yes, pretty much the biggest show.
Is it already time for the... What?
Ain't the figure.
That's gonna
This
be
is
the
the
main
main event already?
No, it was,
What? What's main eventing the show? Do you know?
I should have still got Bunny and Baker to go.
What?
Yeah, that's true.
That's
Bunny
not.
and
I
Britt.
feel like this should end it.
So I guess the women are main eventing.
Good for the women. Oh,
All right.
Look at his makeup. I haven't seen that in decades. We agree. Oh man, this is gonna be great. Brenda, thanks for joining us tonight. Good to see you.
Hey, Brenda.
So man, Jeff, look at Jeff. Like, it almost gives me Willow vibes.
Willow, yeah. I think actually speaking, I mean, Willow can make if you do it the right way, Willow can come back and he can do something really cool with that.
What is he doing? Okay, I need this figure. They need to make an action figure of this. Oh, what? Interesting.
I think that MJF
Makes-
segment pissed Chris off. I
Makes sense.
don't know where he went.
Oh man. Okay. This is a little cartoonish. I ain't complaining though. I don't know. If it's good fun, that's my thing.
Exactly.
If it's good fun, he's getting toys, right, Frank? He's getting toys. And the thing is, I'm okay with making sense, like, but I don't need it to be like how the Mountain Dew Pitch Black match was.
Yeah.
See, if it makes sense and it's fun, then yes, I'm okay with that. But if it's like this or like the Cinnamon Toast Crunch, one of the biggest feuds that was going to WrestleMania between father and son.
That was like the craziest image ever.
Oh my gosh!
You guys,
Dude, look at Hobbs.
See, Hobbs is a beast.
This is actually a lot of fun. It reminds me a lot of the Attitude Era kind of.
Yeah, it does.
The Boiler Room Brawl kind of stuff. Oh, gross! This
What the hell?
is all in good fun, okay? This is actually fun. Don't get me wrong, it's not the best match, and a lot of people are going to shit on it online,
Baker.
but it's a lot of fun.
Who is that?
I think I just hitting them with the. Just like, want some more? Want some more, Jeffy? Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm not going to lie. The camera angles on this has been pretty impressive.
I mean, exactly. It's not bad coverage.
Yeah. Yes, Frank. Yes, we need this tonight.
Yes, I agree. Yeah.
That would be a way to bring the Broken Universe. This would be a good spot to do it.
I mean, they've been hinting at it for the longest time.
Almost like Matt was saying that they're working on like a different rendition of Broken Matt, where it's not as cartoonish, but it's still the whole Broken Universe.
Yeah.
I don't even mind seeing like a Cult of Hardy and have him
Cult of Hardy.
be like an Alex Jones or not Alex Jones, Jim Jones. Sorry, like
a Jim Jones character.
Yeah, like have him and his brother just wear all white. Of course, Jeff could do his crazy makeup and just do a different each one of the faction members he could do their makeup for it, so it has some kind of symbol to his.
Yeah, that's pretty hardcore though. I like that idea. Collective parties. That's pretty
Golden
dope.
Party. Because think about it, they have the Hardy compound. I love when his wife and kids get involved with the matches.
Yeah.
Like King Maxwell is going to be probably one of the next like best like next generation wrestlers.
Oh yeah.
You know,
He's been
said
training.
a swimmer, but
He's been training.
well, it's too like they're already jumping out. Like Reba, Matt's wife, she had a ladder up. They were putting up decorations, and freaking the kids were just trying to jump off it and be like their dad, their uncle.
They got that Hardy blood in them, man.
Yeah.
I mean, if I'm not wrong, King Max has held gold before. I don't think I'm wrong about that.
Yeah.
So he's starting early. We're collecting gold.
Early, look at a lot of great wrestling kids started early, or even have different variations of Matt. Yes, Frank, different versions of Matt would be awesome, and that's what I thought they were gonna do. I thought they were gonna like have like a split personality character where it was like Big Money Matt version 1, Hardy Boys Matt Hardy, and Broken Matt, because I know they've teased a lot of different elements in it. So. That'd be kind of cool.
I think it'd be cool. Yeah, it would be cool. I mean, and now they have a chance to, if they were to bring that back and pull the trigger on that, it could be a little bit darker than it was like in WWE or an Impact. You know.
Yes, because Impact. See, the other thing is, Vince didn't get Broken Matt.
No,
I think that's kind of why it fit. I did like the Eater of Worlds, and I loved the compound match with Bray, but I feel like. After that, it kind of peaked, and then Matt just deuced.
Right.
Which sucks, because I feel like Woken Matt... I was so excited to see Broken Matt Hardy, in WWE.
Yeah, me too. I just feel like whenever they let him use that character, I just feel like deep down, I'm like, oh, they're going to mess this up. Oh, they're going to mess this up.
They had to water it down. It's like, really?
Yeah. They had to make it marketable, quote unquote.
Yeah. Like I said, this match has been fun. Like, it's a good TV match.
Right, exactly.
But I'd pay to go see it live. But I feel like this one would be like a good selling point. But looking at Jeff, I love his the blood. And even Karen Jarrett. Like I love how how she looks like a victim in So
they literally look like they've been in a massacre.
There's smoke coming though. Did you guys see that? There's smoke coming out of the ring.
I haven't caught that yet. Oh snap!
What?
Where the hell did Chris go, man? He just walked off the show.
Dang, Chris, I'm sorry. It wasn't our. I know you have an issue with MJF. It was just an honest question, though. Like, if MJF turned babyface, would you be a fan of him? Because think about it. How many times have wrestlers turned babyface and you get right behind them, or vice versa? They become babyface. Look what happened to Roman Reigns, and everybody's they were saying that he was being shoved down our throats, and everybody turned on him. And then once he goes heel, everybody loves him again.
Yeah.
Who let Snoop under the ring?
Oh, that's a good one, Frank. Good one.
But yeah, like I said, and Frank's even with the whole Cult of Hardy idea. I think having different people with Matt would be awesome.
Yeah.
You have Jeff. You can do his Willow character. Ethan Page. See, I would love to see something with Ethan Page and have him have a broken character. Same thing with the Private Party. I'd love to see them actually flesh out and be like an actual character,
like a darker version of themselves.
Mm-hmm. Something just different. That's why I had I pitched the idea when we did our gimmick shakeup, where I pitched Hangman Adam Page becoming the leader of Dark Order, because I think I think that would be so cool, because I feel like he has a good character, but for him to take it to that next level, I think having a different version of him, I would even say almost like a Doc Holliday look and gear for him to be the leader, because in that way you kind of pay homage to of course, Brody, but he has
Right.
his own way. And then you can have, the goofiness, the silliness, the jokes that Dark Order is normally done. But then you can have him flip the switch, be serious, and be a gunslinger.
Right. Have him like a cool ass duster that he wears, and yeah.
So I don't know. I feel like Dark Order. Like I love Dark Order. I want them to be more front and center.
Yeah.
They're another low blow. Why is it with low blows in this match? Yeah, Karen. I know you like. I know you like some certain parts of a male, but maybe you should. Oh shoot! Look at Jeff Jarrett's guitar. That's cool. It's fake blood. Well, they dumped blood.
Man, that was like, woo.
Well, they dumped blood on both
No, it looks
Karen
real. That's what that's.
and Jarrett. What's going on? Huh? What?
Well.
Oh,
Who the hell is this?
was not expecting that. Leatherface.
Leatherface.
Leatherface. But who's Leatherface?
Of course.
Oh, he's helping out. Oh, is it? Sorry. Oh, look at Singh.
I wonder who it is.
That is interesting. I didn't expect that.
Huh. I am.
Watch
I
out behind you.
guess I don't know. Hopefully something better will come up with him? Question mark. I don't know.
I'm one Burgundy.
This has been fun. Okay, yes, Jeff lost.
I enjoyed the match. It was enjoyable. The whole thing is enjoyable. Honestly
Who's
speaking.
Leatherface?
I don't know. I was hoping something would come up with Leatherface, but
Are they not planning to
is
mask?
Jeff Jarrett holding? Oh, it's a belt. Oh, got it. Okay, that was fun. Yeah, Frank.
It was fun.
It was a fun match. Like I said, it was a fun TV match. Good. That's how you advertise a product. If you're gonna use wrestling to advertise something, then I feel like this was good.
Yeah.
I kind of want the championship belt though. That is kind of dope. I'm not gonna lie, I do like the belt. I am curious though. Join us tomorrow night live for Talking Elite. Before we start talking about ECW, we'll talk to Adam and Connor about their experience with this match because I want to know what they thought.
Yeah, actually, I want to know what they thought too. They're there watching it live, so
I'm jealous. I don't know. It was like I said, it was fun. The Leatherface part was interesting for sure, but I said, you know what? It was fun. You know, I feel like I don't know. I feel like it should be the main event. But I'm glad the women probably get to main event though.
yeah. I mean,
Or is
actually, the
there
women
another
have been main eventing a lot lately, and I think that's pretty dope. Actually,
Yeah.
about time, you know.
Leatherface. That was awesome. Let's see. I'm trying to see the match card for tonight. There's a lot of gifts that came out of tonight, though. I'm looking at it, there's like 20 different gifts. Let's see. Also, I think Tony Khan, I loved what they did with him tonight. Like, he doesn't do much on-screen stuff, but I think tonight was fun.
That was pretty funny, I gotta say.
Let's see, where is...
And it was kind of out of nowhere too, so that was one thing I liked about it. I didn't expect it.
Sorry.
No, I'm just laughing at. That was like I said, all tonight. Maybe the only segment I would have maybe, and I think Bully Ray commented about this, but I would have had maybe the start of the show slow down a little bit. Like I feel like the Darby Allin segment in Swerve, maybe they should have slowed that down a little bit. But the ending was great. I loved.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, okay. So the women aren't main eventing. It's the Guns and the Young Bucks.
Hmm.
I forgot about that match.
And you got the women's one too.
So it should be a good match, though. I feel like the Bunny is very underrated.
I agree.
I think
she's underrated also.
She doesn't get a lot of big wins, so. And then have you seen? I've seen this meme a lot, but you know the whole Dolph Ziggler. It should have been me.
Yeah.
Well, it was when Sky Blue had Tony Storm's foot in her mouth. It should have been me.
Oh damn!
You guys are sick.
Jeez. Okay. Well, that's what fucks are into. I mean, I'm not one to kink shame.
Well, Ethan, I'm glad that you thought the match was fun as well. Like I said, they really need to take every match seriously. And,
yeah, I mean, for what it was pretty good. I thought it was cool.
And one thing and people kind of say, well, you're criticizing WWE for these fun moments. I'm like, well, they're not really fun if you've seen them like 20 different times. Because how many times can you see a drop toe hold and Otis doing the worm? I love when Otis does the worm. It's fun.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I can never get tired of watching Otis do the worm. That's just comedy gold.
To be honest with you, so probably in 2 weeks we are going to be doing a WWE gimmick shakeup.
Nice.
You want to be part of it, Mr. Jacobs?
I'd love to be that. That sounds fun. Hell yeah.
The AEW one was a lot of fun. So we have a request from like 5 different people that watched the Talking Elite from a couple weeks ago, and it's been now we need to do WWE. But I'm curious. Maybe I'll challenge everybody because we challenged everybody to book Maria Shavir. So maybe the challenge for this one will be booking Otis.
Oh, okay. That's okay. You know what? That's not a bad idea. I like that.
So
I like that. Otis.
Yeah. So
there's a lot you can do with him, though. I mean, because he's championship material, whether people want to believe it or not.
And I wish and I think that's one thing they need to redo. I think he needs some kind of championship run. And I was getting upset how he lost the Money in the Bank briefcase. That was just.
That was stupid. I'm sorry. That was stupid booking. And they had no blow off at all from that.
So probably not next week, but the week after, and then we'll be starting our. So that'll be like the last week of August for that one, and then we'll go straight into Dark Side of the All Elite Zone. And that one, I'm gonna get with everybody here shortly and start writing that episode. But we are gonna be doing for those guys that have been with us and those of you who haven't. So September is going to be Dark Side of the Ring themed, where we're going to talk about we're going to have different subjects each week. We're going to discuss and learn about and teach and discuss because there's so many different things out there with Dark Side of the Ring and stuff that hasn't been shown on the show yet. So yeah, and plus we also talk about some of the ones that have been popular, like Brawl for All. We can discuss the impacts of how bad it was for a lot of the wrestlers in that because not many wrestlers came out of that okay.
Oh, that's true. A lot of careers were ruined by that.
Sad, like I said, looking at Owen Hart, Devon Eriks, there's a lot of tragedy in wrestling.
Yeah.
And a lot of so like I said, it's gonna be a fun one for sure. We're gonna narrow out the stuff, so it's gonna be probably fun like next 6 weeks for sure.
Sweet.
Yeah. So yeah, if you guys have an idea for discussing Dark Side of the All Elite Zone, leave it in the comments section or tweet us. We'll look at discussing it because especially like with like the old school days and like especially with like how knowledgeable you guys all are with when it comes to some of the classic stuff and especially with Chris like in Memphis and the old style stuff. I bet that he's got some crazy stories.
So, I'm sure of it.
Frank, yeah, that's true. I don't think anybody came out of Brawl for All.
No, not really. I mean, except for Butterbean.
Yeah, dude, I want him to fight Jake Paul. Apparently, there's talk that he's going to come out of retirement to fight Jake Paul.
Oh my God, I would love to see that. That'd be great. That's gonna be that's an attraction match right there.
Yeah, put it on with Elon and Zuckerberg.
A double main event.
Double main event. Yes. It's crazy that's going to be an actual, like, I can't believe that's actually real. I thought people were joking about it until I saw the actual press release for it. And apparently it's going to be in the Roman Coliseum, too, where it's like...
The Roman Coliseum. Yeah, they would do it there.
Oh, shoot, they have the money.
Exactly.
Shoot, they probably could buy the Roman Coliseum.
Do it on Mars.
Let's do it on Mars. Yeah, first mixed martial arts fight on Mars.
On the space station.
Space station. Well, shoot, with SpaceX, man. That's how you get SpaceX and more people model SpaceX.
Right? Make it intergalactic. That'd be dope.
Dude, could you imagine Zero Gravity Smackdown? Musk versus Zuckerberg. Winner gets Twitter.
The winner gets Twitter.
And Twitter on a pole match.
Yeah, Twitter on a pole match. There you go.
Dude, okay,
excellent
so
pole match.
and you know what? If you're gonna go all out, so here's what I would do, right? So since Elon Musk changed the whole Twitter to X, which I think the guy must have like really, really high functioning autism or something. Because what's your fascination with the X? SpaceX.
I have no clue why that. I don't get it. I don't get it. I just don't.
Well,
They could have called like Twitter 2.0 or something. Why X?
but dude, apparently he has like this giant. I think it got taken down, but he had like a giant blinking X on the side of a building.
I mean,
I'm just sitting there. I'm like, dude, are you just trying to be like D-Generation X?
right.
There you go. That's how he gets to the ring. And he has like ring. When he has his posse going to the ring,
Yeah.
Elon needs to hire D-Generation X, the real Forbidden Door.
Break it down.
Break it down. Dude, there's no way Elon's winning that fight. Even if The Rock beat him.
I mean, I don't know, man. It's like it's hard for me to take that serious. You know, it's like I'm looking at that like it's WWE. Man.
I feel like it's gonna have a lot of like WWE or every Jake Paul fight ever.
Yeah.
It's gonna be like a scrimmage or
the fix is in.
Sparring match. You know, I guess it's like one of those things. It's like it's gonna be interesting, and I'm not gonna lie, I might buy it if the price isn't too high.
I mean, with those two, the price is going to be high. I mean, they're going to be charging like 70, 80 bucks.
Tell me that Vince is involved. You know, it would be a Vince McMahon type
Yeah.
type idea, Frank. But I feel like he would do it at like Mania or Saudi Arabia.
I mean, but if Vince was promoting it, dude, you know, he's going to promote the hell out of it.
Either him or Dana. Apparently Dana White's involved now. Apparently Dana White's wants to be like publishing it and promoting it.
Huh. Well,
The thing is, Zuckerberg actually can fight. That's the thing. He's a black belt in jiu-jitsu.
well, I mean, hell, if I had all the money in the world, I'd train in everything.
Right. And they don't sleep anyways. It's totally fine. But dude, watch. Elon Musk is gonna be Elon Musk is gonna be like New Jack. He's just gonna come out with like trash cans of weapons.
Oh man.
Apparently, Frank heard that Vince is involved. I've heard rumors that he or Dana White or both of them are involved, but I don't know.
I wouldn't put it past Vince McMahon, though. I mean, I would not put it past Vince. I mean, he can smell the money in that. He can be like, oh, you know, yeah, that's a great idea. That's a great idea. Oh,
That's good shit.
I'll promote it.
Elon or Zuckerberg. We'll call it. We'll put him in a cage. We'll call it Cyber Cage.
Asses in seats. We're gonna put asses in seats.
Ascendancy power. And then we'll have a run-in with the NWO. Then do
NWO. Oh my god. Oh, that's not enough of a train wreck.
It needs to be a bigger train wreck. That's all. Just it's gonna be a train wreck. Just make it memorable. You know,
Oh man.
looking at Sting versus Triple H. That was a train. That was a train wreck of a match.
That was sad to watch, honestly. And it's not the match that we wanted. We wanted to see Sting and the Undertaker, and that was like years and years and years, before Sting got old and stuff. I mean, he's doing great now. Don't get me
Yeah.
wrong, but at that time, dude, I mean, he was not in the best of shape.
A fatal 4-way match. Curious to see what's going to happen with that.
Interesting.
What if, dude? It's going to be Saraya. I guarantee Saraya's walking out Wembley.
I had the same feeling. I had the same feeling too, but I thought that it would either be her or Tony.
Yeah, so fortunately, with Jamie being out, apparently she's out until next year.
Yeah,
Well,
that sucks too, man.
At least we don't have an intern, but man, it sucks. But Tony, because I liked where Jamie Hayter was going.
Yeah, the momentum. She was on a pretty good push.
Yeah. Also, anybody else excited that Hangman and Kenny Omega are teaming up again?
Dude, that's great, honestly speaking. I mean, they make a great team. I mean, they make the best team.
That was probably one of the best storylines with the tag team championship.
Yeah.
Like with those guys, FTR, like in the Bucks, really like there was just something special with that whole those 3 child changes. Don't get me wrong, Lucha Bros was great. I liked tagging them. Jurassic Express, it was cool to see for a little bit, and then, but that kind of went nowhere.
Yeah.
Hasten, hi guys. Is this the last one? Our
I
show.
believe so.
The match or our
The
show?
main event.
Main event, yeah, it's coming up.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you're asking about our show's still going. We ain't going nowhere.
No.
Yeah, we're still going. So we're going strong. Uh-oh.
What?
Oh!
What?
Man.
Best theme song in the business because it's different every time.
I really wanted Adam to get scissored. So I guess we got one more match. Nice.
All right.
Let's see. Yeah, Frank also says you're gonna put on Soraya. Which I don't know. It's one of those things that I feel like it'd be like an NWO type moment. Huh. House of Black? Question mark? Spooky shenanigans! Spooky shenanigans!
Spooky shenanigans.
Spooky shenanigans. There's a witch in the ring! My God! Oh, look, Malachi's got a new look too.
That's pretty cool.
Dude. Malachi looks clean.
Jeez.
Do you guys feel like the House of Black kind of ruined Dark Order?
No, I think the death of Brody ruined Dark Order. I think after he died, it wasn't the same. I mean, it's just my opinion.
Yeah. Mr. Jacobs. I guess we're becoming all elite officially.
I don't know. I'm just laughing at that. Tony would take time out of his busy show
Yeah, thank you,
to
TK.
tell a couple of small podcasters that we are all elite.
Ooh, Resident Evil AMC, what's up? Hey, brother, good to see you.
Awesome. What's
Thanks
up?
for popping in tonight. We appreciate the view. You enjoying the show? Because man, this has been a fun one tonight.
I'm not mad at this episode. I think it has been a pretty fun and entertaining episode.
Oh, Max
No,
Caster's
no.
bleeding.
Oh, he is. Gee, oh, damn.
I don't think I've ever seen Max bleed.
Actually, I don't think I have either.
We're live AEW. You guys are oh, you're there? Awesome.
Oh, sweet.
Two of our friends are there. Two of our hosts,
Yeah.
Connor and Adam, are both there. So that's awesome. Glad you get to enjoy the show live because this would have been a good one to be at live.
Yeah.
What are they doing with his boots? Is it me or does Malachi look? He just looks more shredded. I didn't know that was possible, but he looks more shredded. I don't know if it's his
Malachi's always working out, though. He's always working out. If he's not streaming, then he's working out. Hanging out with his hot wife or girlfriend.
I wish I got paid to hang out with my future wife and work out all day and do jujitsu. Oh, awesome. I'm in Florida. I take care of my grandma. Well, that's awesome, Resident Evil. Glad that you are taking care of your grandma. Spend as much time with your family as you can. I think that's the lesson I've gotten as I've gotten older.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Sorry, 26. Forgot how long I was there for a second. It's been a long day. I get to end my night talking with people that I love, so it's great. It's been
Amongst friends here.
amongst friends. Yes. See, that's kind of like I guess my favorite part of our podcast is, we're AEW fans, through and through.
Yeah.
We may not agree all the time, but man, it's great. It's great. We have a great group of people. So if you guys haven't joined, our Twitter group, on Twitter and Facebook, make sure you subscribe and make sure you keep joining our live streams and our live recordings because, man, it's been a lot. We've had a lot of great episodes of late, and especially with like you guys as listeners, I guess watchers at this point. But we've had a lot of great time, especially with some of our episodes and our watch-alongs. Talking Elite's going well. We have some of our interviews have been great and have your questions answered. So thank you guys so much for taking your time out of your night to watch us. We appreciate all the love and support.
Greatly appreciate it.
So, serious question here. So, has Bullet Club started taking over the wrestling world again?
I mean, could it be a little renaissance of the Bullet Club? Who knows? I mean, a little phoenix out of the ashes,
Because you think about it, right? So Bullet Club at one time was in every major promotion. They were in AEW, right? Because at one time, right? So because you had Juice and Jay in AEW, then you had Carl Anderson and Doc Gallows, WWE.
Mm-hmm.
You have Chris Bay and Ace Austin in Impact Wrestling.
True.
So, yeah, I think they're literally taking over the world again. I think Japan is the only time that needs to have. I think Japan needs to work on their chapter. Yeah. But other than that, I feel like I'm interested again with Bullet Club, especially with the guns.
It's definitely sparking an interest.
Yeah,
definitely.
I feel like they're taking out a page of the Young Bucks book.
And I mean, think about it. I mean, the Young Bucks haven't. I mean, not the Young Bucks, but Bullet Club hasn't been this hot in a while. So Gotta give it up.
Oh, super kick.
Whoa, that's gonna hurt.
There you go. No.
Hold on 1 second. Be right back.
Yeah, Frank, back to our love and support to Resident Evil with him and his grandma, or their grandma. But yeah, of course, man. Make sure you have time with them. And Frank also says, yeah, with the Bullet Club. They're all over again. So it's crazy, like, because that was what really got me kind of into more of the independent style that we see more with AEW, was because of the Bullet Club. I talk about it a lot. If it wasn't for Cody, the Bucks, Hangman, Kenny, Adam Cole, if it wasn't for those guys, like, I would never have fell in love with this type of wrestling. Because it is different. I'm not going to lie, it is different than the WWE style, but I enjoy this type of wrestling. Just because I like having almost like a buffet. I feel like with the independent scene, it's like almost like a buffet of wrestling. Because you have the classic traditional matches, you have up-and-comers that's their first match ever, but then you also have the spot fest and the character-driven stuff, so yeah.
That's a good way to put it. Like a buffet. Yeah,
Like a
that's a pretty good way to put it.
Especially with sports entertainment. Like, that's one thing I'm kind of starting to not fully get back into like I was with WWE, but I've enjoyed watching some of the segments with WWE. Have you watched any of Chelsea Green's Chelsea Got Talent videos?
Yes, I have actually.
Very, very sports.
I like her, man. I like her.
I think she could be a champion. I think she could be the head girl here, and I say give her about 3 to 5 years. I think Chelsea Green will be top of that women's division.
She's still pretty
young. I think she could be. To be honest with you, I think she could be where Becky Lynch was back at the height of the man character.
You know what? I could totally see that. I could see that. Because the thing is, no matter where she goes, man, I'm gonna watch because I've always been a fan of hers.
Very sweet too. The few times that we've met her, she's been, like I said, she's probably one of the nicest female wrestlers out there, by far. Very good.
She seems like a sweet person.
Did I tell you my WrestleCon story with her?
No.
So, me and my fiance were both huge fans of Brian Myers, Matt Cardona, Chelsea Green, Smart Mark Sterling, their whole podcast, right?
Yeah.
And so we're walking up to the hotel for their live show, and we're like, where do we go? Where do we go? And we ran into Chelsea. And my fiance was able to actually talk to her for a few minutes. And then she's like, yeah, it's up here. I'll see you there. So we're like, oh. And then
that's cool.
Really cool moment. Like, for her to take time out of her busy schedule just to sit down and talk with us before a show started.
Yeah.
She was awesome. Deonna Purrazzo. I'm surprised she's with Impact Wrestling still. I thought WWE or AEW would have picked her up.
Yeah, she's shooting for AEW, I think.
Well, Casino, I don't know. She had that one match on AEW. That was kind of who did she face? Because she came over because they were gonna unite the ROH title. She got, and then she like basically not sandbagged, but you could tell that she was not too happy about the match.
I know what match you're talking about. I'm just trying to remember who it was.
Was it Martinez?
Yeah, I think it was Martinez. I think that's who it was.
Yeah, I was hoping
that's when she just came back.
I was hoping that she was going to have a better, I guess, send off to championship. Now Morrissey or Big Bill.
Big Bill.
I'm so glad they kept him. I like having Big Bill around.
Yeah, he's cool.
He
did Hey EW. I don't know if you watch Hey EW with RJ City.
Yeah, I've seen the video or the clip of it, but I have not seen the full thing yet.
It's pretty good. It's pretty funny.
Dude, I love Hey EW.
It's great. Yeah, he has his channel too, RJ City. Shout out to RJ. By the way, subscribe to his channel. I mean, for real, it's good stuff.
Like I think my favorite interview that he did. I still think it was a -1 interview. I think that one's my favorite one.
Oh yeah, that was good. I like that one. I like the one with him and it was I think him and Jericho. That was a good one.
Him and Jericho was
Uh,
good, dude. Him
yeah,
and MJF.
that was.
He was like, he's like, I want you to call me a scumbag, and MJF's like, no, I just want to talk about wrestling, and I'm genuinely wanting to be on your show, and he lights the set on fire.
And I love how RJ just looks so defeated at the end. He was just so defeated.
Like that's one thing that's like I love about RJ City. Like I feel like him. That's what I love about him and Renee Young is I
Yeah.
love their like backstage presence.
Yeah.
Gran Turismo the movie? What? This
I don't know what they're doing with that movie.
What?
They say it's based on true events, but
What?
I don't. Was the true events the game? I don't get it. I don't get how they. I don't get how they're
I
doing
don't know. This is like supposed to be like. I'm gonna watch it. It seems interesting because you don't have. Because have you ever played any of the Gran Turismos?
Not really. I'm not really a big Gran Turismo guy.
See, well, I played 7, the most recent one.
Hmm.
I feel like it handles the best out of any racing game, even though it's not like Need for Speed or anything. It was more realistic and more of like track racing, but I had a lot of fun.
Right.
So I'm intrigued to see how the movie's going to be. But what's next? Call of Duty, the movie?
Right.
What's going to happen? The kid gets sucked into a COD game, has to help. Is it Ghost? Is that the main guy now?
Yeah, Ghost.
Yeah. Can't remember the sergeant's name.
They're gonna do another movie into that came from a game. Why not Mega Man or something?
Dude, that would be. I would love to see that in the style of like Into the Spider-Verse,
Yeah.
or if they could do a good live action.
Yeah. I mean, show me something with that. I mean, because Mega Man's a cool ass story as it is. So, I want to see what they can do with that.
Yeah, it's like that or Undertale.
Oh,
That would be cool. Come for the wrestling. Hear us nerd talk.
it's all a big nerd. And we're all wrestling nerds, video game nerds, movie nerds.
Oh, Metroid. That's what Frank suggests.
You know what? That's not a bad idea at all, Frank. That's a damn good idea. I'd love to watch a Metroid movie.
Yeah, I think that'd be cool.
Have it like rated R. That'd be dope.
Oh, dude, yes. Well, even think about it too, because there's been a lot of like anime adaptations of different games.
Yeah.
Like, with the success of Cyberpunk, Edgerunners, that revitalized that game. But I'm thinking like, dude, there's so many games out there that could easily do like a TV show. Or I can move. Like, look at God of War. God of War would be a good TV show. They could easily.
That would actually.
God of War would be great. I think they're doing. I think they're doing a Gears TV show too.
Oh, really? A Gears? That'd be cool.
Gears, yeah. I heard that one, and then I know they're doing a Warhammer show. So,
man,
have you guys watched the new Twisted Metal yet?
Yeah, I haven't finished it yet. I'm like,
I need to start
7 right now.
Because Joe,
dude, you're gonna love it.
Joe does not speak at all, because he's got voices. He got voices BoJack Horseman.
Yeah. He doesn't need to speak though. He doesn't need to. His
That's the crazy thing is like his actions. Like he was saying that thanks to wrestling, because I don't think Joe's ever wrestled under a mask, but he's like, dude, thanks to wrestling, he was able to do like the mannerisms. That's why they brought him in.
Right.
He could do the mannerisms, even just like with his eyes and just his sway. So, yeah, I'm excited. I need to watch it. I
recommend it. It's dope, man. It is good.
I love the game. I love the game series. And I wish that's one thing. I'm like, why haven't they done a modernized Twisted Metal game yet?
And the story, man, the story of the show is good. It is really good. I recommend it, dude. You're gonna love it. Trust me.
I'm probably gonna start watching it. Maybe I'll start watching it this weekend when I have time, because I have a busy weekend. Like, so Friday and Sunday I'm going to Metallica,
Sweet.
so I get to go hear the Sandman theme song.
Of course.
And also cool is Pantera's opening, I believe, on Friday night.
Oh
So
snap!
yeah, it's gonna be a good show. I'm excited. But so I
Have a
won't be here fortunately
blast.
Friday, or I probably won't be here Friday night for sure. So maybe Saturday, depending. But my buddy's driving in from Utah, so I'm excited. Brenda asked, good kind of closing question. But who has been our favorite match tonight?
Good question. Good question.
That's a hard one.
Hmm.
Hmm.
I mean, I, you know what? As silly as it sounds, for me, my favorite match was the chainsaw match because it was just silly and it was funny and it was everything that I enjoyed about
Yes.
watching those kind of matches. So and that kind of reminded me a lot of of what you said earlier, a lot of the Attitude Era stuff.
Yeah.
And like yeah, I mean that's probably one of my favorite matches tonight. Just brought
Yeah.
me back to those days.
Frank. Yep. Frank. Same thing. It's hard because it's between that one and Cassidy and Yuta,
Yeah, that was good. Yeah.
because that was a great match, and then and kind of and leading up to Stadium Stampede.
Hmm.
I think it's the hard part. It's so like this one's been more of like a like story driven show where it's building up
Yeah.
to Wembley. So like the matches have been decent, but it's more the moments in this one that's kind of sold it for me.
Yeah. About you,
Especially, what
Chris?
do you think, Chris?
I gotta go with the Texas Chainsaw match,
Yeah.
massacre match. I mean, death match.
Yeah, it was
Texas
a
Chainsaw Massacre.
massacre. Jeez, I just love how Juice sells. Like
He is a pro at that,
he
man.
just the way that he sell the Magic Killer or the Big Ray. What does FTR call their finisher?
I thought it was the Magic Killer, wasn't it? Or was it the Good Brothers?
No, Magic Killer is Good Brothers, right?
Yeah.
Oh man, this is gonna be a fun. I don't know if Bucks will win this one.
Oh man.
Man, what a good show tonight, guys! I had a lot of fun.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, definitely a good show tonight.
Yes, indeed, indeed.
I would say it's probably a good 7 out of 10. I think personally.
That's pretty fair. I was gonna say the same about a solid 7.
Yeah, Chris, what about you?
Mm, it was a good. It was a good. It was a good. It was a good show.
Yeah, definitely very story driven. So yeah,
Yeah, that's not a bad thing at all.
no, I think there's times where I think you need to have that. So yeah, I think it was a fun, definitely a good show tonight. I'm jealous of Connor and Adam that they got to be there tonight. So shout out to our boys on the boots on the
Yeah.
ground tonight watching that from the arena. Hopefully they vlogged it. I'm not sure if they did, but they better have, because if not, like that would be fun to see their take on everything and kind of
yeah.
yeah. So yeah, that's gonna do it for tonight with our live reaction for AEW Dynamite. I want to say thank you both to Chris and Mr. Jacobs for joining me tonight, and I hope you guys had as much fun as I did. So thanks to both of y'all.
No problem, man. No problem.
All right. Well, Brenda and Frank, thank you guys so much for watching. Good night to both of y'all. To everybody that watched us tonight, we thank you guys so much for making our live reaction actually a really fun talking show tonight. I feel like it was a really great discussion, and we had a whole bunch of different topics being spun out. We'll be back tomorrow night for the fall of ECW. We'll be recording that live, so make sure you guys join us in the comment section tomorrow night. It's going to be a lot of fun to talk about the death, unfortunately, of one of the most extreme wrestling promotions and kind of the leading, almost like probably I guess like they were the almost like the innovators of modern wrestling. I feel like
it's fair to say
we wouldn't have a lot of the styles we have today. So we'll be discussing some of our favorite moments in ECW. Of course, talk the fall. Friday night, we'll be back for our Rampage watch along. Saturday night, Collision, and then we'll start the cycle all over next week. So we appreciate you guys. Frank, we'll be doing the stream here tomorrow night on YouTube or Twitch. So you have a pick of where you want to watch it. So we appreciate it. We'll be 7 Central tomorrow night. So make sure you guys all come out and hit the little bell down below for notifications. So that way, every time we go live or upload a new episode, you guys are ready to go. Chris, Mr. Jacobs, anything you guys want to add before I turn off for the night?
Just look us up on Facebook, Twitter, Spotify, Podbean, anywhere that you want to hear us. We're out there. Just search. And thanks for joining us. Anything you want to say, Chris?
Nope.
All right. Well, thank you guys again for coming on tonight, and also thank you guys for listening. We'll see you guys tomorrow night for a Talking Elite episode on the fall of ECW.